Hi everyone, it's Dr. Helene here. I am a certified animal aromatherapy specialist and one of the consultants on the Essential Oil Vet Network. So I literally have meetings every week with Dr. Rourke. So I am doing this video is all about the BOGO offers and their use for animals. So first of all, Cade Oil is a new one. It's not one we've had before. In the UK, and it's not one that's widely available for doTERRA. It's like a really special one. So Cade Oil is actually quite calming and grounding. I haven't got an awful lot of information really on how to use it for animals. So there's no real contraindications with it. But it is one that's calming and grounding. So I would use it like the other wood oils. And for self-selection and offer it to them. Now Abode is one I'm actually very excited to get, and it's very good for cleaning. However, it does have a lot of hot oils in it, so only use it on surfaces and they must be dry before you let the animals into the area. So OnGuard to a certain extent is a lot safer to use because it doesn't matter if the floor's wet or dry. With Abode, you would need to make sure it's dry. Also, I won't be diffusing Abode in the house, although it's great for diffusing because it's really great for cleaning and cleansing the air. As I said, it's got a lot of hot oils and it could be irritant to the eyes. So it's not one I'm going to diffuse around the house, but I am really excited about getting Abode for cleaning of the house, but not really in relation to animals. So then we have the Frankincense Touch. By Frankincense Touch, get DDR Prime free. Frankincense, great, calming, grounding. It comes in the touch roller, super convenient to use for your pets. I love frankincense. Super beneficial for using with rabbits, cats, dogs, horses. Frankincense was such a great oil to use for my bunny when she hurt her hip. She actually used it, had better results with frankincense than I did with Metacam. Believe it or not, great for the skin, absolutely really soothing for the skin. So if there's any ouches or anything like that, then that's going to be a really good one to use as well. And then we have beautiful DDR Prime. I love DDR Prime. It is chock full of oils that are really rich in antioxidants. You can use this oil for so many different things. So if your pet has any musculoskeletal problems, this is a great oil to use. It has got a lot of hot oils in. Probably not one I'd really recommend diffusing, but I use I'm using it all for all my dogs now. Great for my ones with arthritis, great for my ones that have got anxiety or some other emotional issues. It's just a fantastic oil. Also, if your dogs have got any injuries or anything, then, and it's not a chronic thing, but something acute, then do add OnGuard into their food. 1 drop for dogs over 10 kilograms. If they're under 10 kilograms, just use a toothpick amount. But really amazing benefits there. And then we've got the Bicama Get Steady Free. So these are the kids oils. The kids oils are great because they're in such a convenient form. They can be used as they are. And basically the kids oils do what they say on the tin: calm and steady. So these are great ones to use for dogs and for cats, to do exactly that: calm them and steady them. So great too. I like using the calming oils. I actually put them on my cat tree, or I might put them on my hand, get them to and pet the cats and things like that. So many different ways you can do it as well. Then we have OnGuard and Aroma Touch. So buy OnGuard, get Aroma Touch free. So OnGuard is the protective blend. Great for supporting the immune system. So I compete a lot with my dogs in Canicross. So before we go to an event, my dogs will have OnGuard in their food. 1 drop for a couple of days before the event, during the event, and 1 drop after, just to support their immune system because we're coming into contact with a lot of different dogs. OnGuard in a paw wash with aloe vera and distilled water. Really great for keeping those, keeping those paws clean. We are coming into the winter where there's a lot of environmental threats around, particularly Alabama rot. I also add OnGuard to my liquid soap that I make and my also normal soap that I make as well. Really beneficial. Add it into their bath water. Add it into your mop bucket to clean your floors. I've even used to, before I started using the OnGuard laundry cleaner, I would add it into my wash as well for the dog towels, and particularly for my disabled dog, his dog bedding as well. And great, like I said, I use the OnGuard in either a liquid soap or a normal soap for my disabled dogs, for their little bottom washes as well. So really, really useful there. And when you get OnGuard, you are, the other thing actually with OnGuard is diffusing it around the home. If you've got dogs with kennel cough, this is going to be absolutely fantastic to use as well, to support their immune system. And obviously I'm using it in a protective form. Can be used with horses as well. Caution around cats because it's got some hot oils in, but you can still use it as well. And just be careful around bunnies because of the the power and the hot oils in there, but still can be used. And then we've got beautiful Aroma Touch. I love Aroma Touch. So this has actually been amazing for my dogs, particularly my 2 dogs that have got arthritis, but for all of my dogs, they get a lot of benefit from it because it's a very calming oil. Great to put on your elderly dogs before they go out for a walk to help warm their muscles up. Great to put on after their walk to soothe. So I would be using it in a dilution. As a rough guide, with a dog that's over 10 kilograms, you are going to add 1 drop to a teaspoon of fractionated coconut oil. For dogs under 10 kilograms, you are going to be adding 1 drop to a tablespoon of fractionated coconut oil. Obviously it depends, it does differ if I've done a bespoke plan for you, but as a general rule, that is it. But very, very soothing for your dogs. You know, and apply it to the area in question. Just a few drops of that blend, apply to the area in question. If they've got some kind of musculoskeletal problem, or if it's a general massage, then do some gentle sort of massage strokes over all their limbs and down their back as well. Really calming and soothing, a beautiful oil. And then we have Adaptive Mist. By Adaptive Mist, get OnGuard free. Aroma Touch, by the way, you can use with horses. I'm not going to use it with, I wouldn't be using it with cats because they don't tend to like the peppermint. By Adaptive Mist is amazing. It's beautiful adaptive oil, really great to pop on your dog's bedding, particularly if they get anxious. Maybe they're anxious driving in the car or anything. The only time I won't tend to use adaptive is if a dog's got some kind of PTSD, because it can make things worse before it makes it better. Okay, you can it can actually give them some kind of reaction, and I have actually experienced that with my blind dog. So a couple of my dogs have adaptive. My dog Inca is fine with adaptive now, but initially I started using it on her and was like, what the hell's going on with her? And then she settled down. So just be a bit mindful with that. But if they've not had a trauma response or anything like that, then it's a great oil. You can spray it onto their fur and things like that. And then we've got the OnGuard sanitizing spray. So perfect, because you can actually spray that sanitizing spray on your dog's paws. So you've got a ready paw wash there for when you come in from a muddy dog walk to get them, or pop it on a cloth and just wipe their paws. Really, really useful there. And I always have OnGuard hand sanitizer in my bag when I'm going out dog walking, because don't forget you're opening lots of gates perhaps and things, and so it's always good to have something to clean your hands with. And obviously, you know, whatever you're doing when you're outside working, doing anything. And then we've got Clary Sage and Siberian Fur. So Clary Sage is a phenomenal oil, very good, again, another good oil for calming, but also good for hormonal balance as well. So if you've got a stroppy bitch, then diffusing Clary Sage will be really good. So really good around the time your pets come into season. Particularly if you've got boy dogs as well, because even if they're neutered, they can still be a bit passionate there. So really, really good one there. Now, Clary Sage, don't use in pregnant animals, but you can use around labour. That can be very supportive for them when they're actually in labour. And then we have beautiful Siberian Fur. So all about forest bathing, bringing the outside in, very calming and grounding. Think of all those beautiful trees and their wood, the wood oils. Now, Siberian Fur also has got a lot of cleansing properties to it as well, and it's very good for the musculoskeletal system because it can provide soothing to that area as well. So great for the horses, great for the dogs, and actually if you've got a cat that's self-selects it, then yeah, brilliant, awesome. And you just dilute it in the same way and apply it to the areas in question. So I hope that's helpful. If you've got any comments, just drop them below, and I'll get back to you. Stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Bye.